Yo, 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 what's good, everybody? This is the Art Bando, and it's your boy Cutthroat, and this is,
It's motherfucking Sarai.
and we got a special guest, and his name is,
Go by Jen.
yes, sir. We already had an interview. I'm not gonna lie, and the FL Studios crashed.
I'm crying.
We do have other parts of it, so we're gonna probably edit that in there. But we're gonna ask some different questions since we already asked majority of the questions. So I'm gonna start with Sadi. You can have your questions first.
What was your favorite piece that you've made so far?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Probably the bomber jackets that we had.
Yeah.
With the asymmetrical zipper. Yeah, that's definitely my favorite. Like I was saying, how like I really just focus every day where like I can definitely see that like people like gravitate into that, and like you know how like when people have a denim jacket, you know what I'm saying, like how quick and easy it is to just like throw that shit on. Like that's the feeling that I want to have with the bombers. Like, you know, wherever you going, like just grab that shit and throw that shit on real quick. Like,
The beauty in bombers, you can wear them with anything.
that too.
Yeah.
Right. And I kind of like try to switch it up a little bit, you know, so it's not the typical bomber look. Like I said, I got an asymmetrical zipper on it. The collar isn't like the normal like bomber collar. Like it's like real. It's a nice crop fit. Yeah, I just try to switch it up a little bit.
So, what's your like least favorite piece that you made?
Why would you ask that?
Shit, I don't.
I don't know. I mean, if it was my least favorite, then I wouldn't do anything with it.
Okay, so what's your first piece? Like, do you remember like the first piece you ever made?
When I first started sewing, I would like buy like cargo pants and shit, and then like alter them, like switch the pockets out and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to have these, or like I would taper them and shit like that too. Like I used to have these like pink camo joints, and like I like switch the pockets to have like gray cargo pockets on the side or whatever. That was like some of the early shit that I was doing.
That's how you know you ahead of your time, because people just now doing it.
That's what I be saying.
People
Like,
just now
that's
doing
why I don't be
it. People-
jacking this shit. It's
Yeah.
just like, bro, this you do realize like
I've
this is
been
not
doing
new.
this.
Not even that I've been did this, but it's like this shit not new, bro.
Yeah,
Like
it's not.
shit old as fuck. Like I don't know, man. Like I had Ricks back in like 2018 type shit. Like I remember being on campus and like niggas was asking me, "Are those Converse or whatever?" And it's just like now like those are like the Converse now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? As far as like how many people you'll see with those joints on, it's just kind of funny.
I remember when like Rick started popping like in North Carolina, niggas was roasting him, flaming them for that shit.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
And now
like,
you got the same niggas that was flaming those niggas wearing that shit.
or like I don't know if you know the Japanese company Suicoat. They be having this sandal, like the moto sandals or whatever.
Yeah.
I had a pair of those, and people was like, "Oh, those are like hospital slippers. Those are like hospital shoes or whatever." And it's just like, but again, now everybody is wearing that shit. And like, I'm not saying it to say that I started it, but it's weird. It's just weird as fuck. Like
To
just
see
that,
stuff like that.
yeah, right. It's just that cycle. It's just like I said. That's how you know like North Carolina is just like so delayed on shit, bro. Like we in a weird ass area for real.
Cause it's so, like, it's so small. People gotta realize the world is so big, and I feel like people in North Carolina, they be kind of stuck in they North Carolina mind. But y'all gotta, it's so much other shit out here, and
Right.
you really just gotta travel to see that shit. But and that's why I feel like we be so stuck, because like me personally, I don't really do that much traveling. I haven't really traveled outside North Carolina that much, but when I did, I realized that. And a lot, I know other people have traveled less than me, so it's like
so
you
I'm
can't really
supposed
but at the same time, it's like kind of can.
even like traveling is definitely a big thing, but it's really just opening your mind up to just like, you know what I'm saying, other perspectives, like not just like I said, people that would like, if you just be like, oh, like, well, why you doing that? You should, you know what I'm saying? It's like, so I'm supposed to do shit a certain way. Like I didn't know like this, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's supposed to do this. It's a certain formula to how you live your life. Like,
And it's not.
I don't get it. Like I remember niggas was like, oh, I think somebody I work with, and it was like, basically asking like why I didn't have like certain tattoos or whatever. Like they'll see my tattoos and shit. And, like I was telling them how like I don't really like the basic Bible scriptures and all this other shit or whatever.
Bro, stop.
And he just
That's
like
a conversation we need to have.
And he just like, and then it was like, well, what am I supposed to get? What the fuck you mean? What are you supposed to get?
You can get
Nigga,
anything that you want to get.
like.
Right.
Like to me, like one dude like he fucking showed me a picture of the tattoo on somebody's arm and was like, yeah, I'm probably gonna get this, and I was like, you gonna get it the same way? And he was like, yeah, I'll probably switch up a little. I'm just like, nigga, what?
Right.
Like,
my roommate was talking about that because she a tattoo artist, and she said that she hates when people do that, like show her a piece that she's already done on somebody, and somebody be like, oh, can I get this? Like, why are you getting the same exact shit that somebody already has?
You're basically making the art. You're telling the artist to like rip somebody off. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you're like telling them to kind of like put their actual art and their like innovative mind to the side so that you can just do a quick little joint that you like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Whereas why not tap in with the artist and be like, have a concept and like come up with some shit together. You know
like
what I'm saying?
Like them be an artist.
Yeah, right. Because that's what they are, tattoo artists.
Not
you know what I'm
sketchers.
saying? Yeah, like that shit is basically like niggas tracing. You know what
tracers.
like,
That's what they say. Yeah.
I don't know.
What is that on your arm?
It's just like a panther with like a dagger type shit on it.
That's fire.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah, I have one tattoo. It's just a little like bow.
Right.
Yeah.
You gonna get more or not?
Yeah, eventually. It's just I'm not good with pain, and I like when they were like, "Yo, I'm about to
that
shit
hurt.
Again. Hell yeah.
You was crying.
I ain't cried.
Hell yeah.
I ain't cried, but I pussied out. I was like, "Yeah, I'm not shading. I'm going home." Like that was it.
That's weird. I'm not gonna lie. Tattoos. I don't really have a high tolerance for pain, but like tattoos is the only joint that I can tolerate. And maybe because like when I was in like elementary, middle school, like I used to fuck with Wiz heavy. So like he definitely inspired me to like I wanted to be tatted up type shit. So it's like I really wanted the joint, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just go through that pain and get it. And then once you get your first joint, I was pretty addicted.
You be hooked.
Like,
once you get the first one,
like
you're
that
hooked.
first week I got to college, the tattoo shop was like down the street. I was at the tattoo shop like damn near every week for real, getting another tattoo. Like I was like, I'm low key addicted to this shit.
Would you ever get face tats?
Nah. Yeah. I'll probably do something like behind my ear or something like that, but
that counts.
Nah. That's not a face tat though. That's like a neck basically.
Neck, okay.
Yeah, I would get a neck tat before, like I would get something here before I get something on my face.
I heard that neck shit hurt though.
Yeah, I don't want nothing big though. I would probably get some small shit.
Yeah.
Like, I was thinking about getting Envision tatted right here, just like the abbreviation of it.
Like small.
Yeah, probably just like right there.
Yeah.
Type shit.
I don't know how niggas be getting their tattoo lately. And like I feel like my neck gonna get slit.
Yeah. Didn't X have? Was it X that had like?
He had like an elephant.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. And Lil Wayne had like a whole star, like shaded in too. Like what?
And then see, that's the shit that I don't like. It's like, damn, you getting that shit is kind of ugly, bro. Yeah. It's like, damn, you just got a big ass star in the middle of your neck, like.
Yeah. You know who got the worst neck tat?
Who?
NLE Chopper.
What you got?
Let me show you. It's literally NLE, but all around it is just black.
Yeah, that's how you know niggas just be high as shit, bro. He's like, yeah, just tat this on me. Yeah, and they probably don't even feel none of that shit. They just laying there, just taking that shit. Like, niggas be fucked
Now, that's
up.
the worst thing to do is make a decision when you high.
Sometimes.
Like a decision like that, like.
Oh yeah, that's
like
a dumbass decision.
I was like, let me. I was high as fuck. I was like, let me get some bangs, and I told my roommate, I was like, yeah, you can cut my bangs. I got unhigh, and I was like, this is the worst shit I ever did.
Yeah, shit like that. Fucking with your hair or like altering your look while you high. Yeah, that's something you definitely need to have somebody like, you sure you want to do that, bro? Because you might not fuck with it in the morning.
You high, yo, you just inspired. You inspired.
I wanted to get the bangs. I was really looking at my baby picture, and I was like, I want the bangs back.
Wait, how long ago was this?
When I had bangs, like last year. I had Chinese bangs. Like you see, the shit barely just not growing back.
Damn.
Chinese bangs. What's the difference between regular bangs and Chinese?
Well, there's different types of bangs.
Mm-hmm.
The Chinese bangs is like the straight one.
Okay.
Type shit. Yeah. How many tattoos in total you got?
I think I'm at like 12 or 13 or something. I still got a lot more I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get my bread up for real. Like, that shit expensive. And I don't want to get cheap shit. I could go get like cheap tattoos or whatever, but like I'd rather have like quality work for real. Because the cheap joints, those joints like they'll get faded or they like, you know, the color just won't hold or whatever. It's like, yeah, it was cheap, but it's like you can tell. Yeah, right. So.
And it's on your body, like.
That too, right? Yeah, so I'm just trying to stack my bread up a little bit so I can get some shit.
Yeah, I would hate to have something like forever, and I don't like it. Like that would fuck with me. I would be so bad, bro.
I was just finna put somebody's business out there like that. I'm not finna name
I'm
who.
doing like that.
I'm not finna name who. That's how but they got a tattoo on their foot, and it's in Chinese. And this whole time, I was talking to them the other day because we was talking about my tattoo right here, and they was like, "Is that like, do it really mean what it mean?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I've gotten like a whole bunch of like people who speak Arabic to tell me like, yeah, that's correct." Mm-hmm. And then we was talking about her tattoo, and we was like, "Does that really mean?" Like, she was like, "I don't even know. I just picked it out the book." And I'm like, "Bruh."
Damn, shorty.
And then she was trying to look it up, and she said it didn't even mean nothing. Like she couldn't even find what it meant.
That's clone shit, man.
Yeah, I saw like a little a TikTok, and there was this girl, like she had like the Chinese words, and she had shown it to like an Asian person, and they just laughed at him. It was like, that don't mean, what the fuck? Like, that don't mean love. Like,
that shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like some 2K shit. Like you went to a tattoo shop and just started putting just random tattoos on you just to fill your body up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you just looked in a book and just said, let me get that. Like, there's no thought behind it. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, and I'm not like no super like, oh, this means that or whatever. But it's like, nah, it gotta be cool to me. I gotta actually fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? To get it. Like I'm not just gonna look at it. It's like, oh yeah, let me get that tatted on me. Like, gotta be a little bit of thought behind it.
Yeah, I don't feel like tattoos need. Every tattoo needs deep meanings, but they should have something like, okay,
just some type of connection.
Exactly.
Yeah, you just gotta connect with it.
Exactly.
Yeah. That really would it be. It don't even be like, oh well, I got this because. It's just like, nah, it was cool. And it like this joint, this is like from this designer Gosha or Chinsky. He had like, this was like on a sweater like from a few years ago or whatever. But like that shit just like fucking connected with me because like, damn, nigga, that's how I feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you got a fucking alien mask over like, cause I've always been like the oddball. I've always kind of just been like the outcast type shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, but under it, like, you know, cause it's just skeleton under it. So it's like, low key, like the alien is like what I look like to other people, but nigga, I'm just a regular nigga just like you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just myself. That's really what it is. So it's like that. That's just a connection. I just felt that shit to it. Not no super deep meaning, but like
it was still something.
Yeah, that's just how I feel type shit. You know?
I'm sorry, y'all. Like billionaires. I know you don't want to get me back, so I'm a little like yada yada. But I have a question. Do you have a morning routine? Like, you know, they be saying like billionaires. I know you don't want to be super rich, but do you got like a morning routine?
Nah. I pretty much wake up whenever I wake up. Fucking just like chill around. I don't know. It depends on the day for real. Like if I have shit to do, you know what I'm saying. I don't know. I be lazy though. I'm kind of a procrastinator for real. Like I'll have shit to do and it's like yesterday for the show, like I got up mad early and it's like I could have had shit like prepared, like getting shit, you know, finalized or whatever, but it's like, and I was excited for the show and stuff like that, but I was at the same time I was kind of just chilling around the house, like not really doing anything, like, you know what I'm saying. I would like periodically go up to the studio and like do something, and then I'll just like put it down and go back and do some other shit, you know what I'm saying.
But I mean, shit still work, like you still.
Yeah, but it's not really no routine though, because like I said, I'll wake up and then not do shit for like hours or whatever, but then it might be other times I'll wake up and I might go do something, you know, do something productive and shit. I don't know, it just depends on how I'm feeling.
I noticed like with you like you don't tend to overthink things, but like when it had like a major drop or like a fashion show, do you like have that feeling where you start to overthink or start like getting nervous, or you just like, nah, I'm used to this shit?
Yeah, crazy thing is like I had like this expectation or like I was expecting to have like a certain like feeling or like emotion like for the show yesterday, but like I was definitely like excited and happy and shit, and like during the show it was like stressful moments or whatever, just like the soundtrack got fucked up, so it was like I was like, what the fuck are we doing type shit. And I was like kind of like leading up to I was telling my boys like, yo, I'm low-key dreading the fucking walk that I gotta come out type shit, cause like I don't like being the center of attention. I don't like niggas looking at me type shit. But literally like I had no butterflies in my stomach. I had no like anxiety or nothing yesterday.
It was just the fact that you don't like being.
No, I'm just it's like I thought that I would though because I don't like people looking at me. So I was thinking like, fuck, I'm gonna be so nervous. I'm gonna be so like, but I didn't feel none of that shit. Like I was like, damn, I low key probably might cry by the end of the night. Like this is our first fashion show. I didn't. I don't know. It just felt like a regular day. Like I kind of am mad that it went like that. It's just like, fuck, nigga, this is your first fashion show. Like, and you look, you just kind of just feeling like, well, we did that shit.
Bro, that's your first?
Yeah.
Damn, man. Never like crazy. From the videos and shit I saw, it looked like you've done this hella times, you know?
Bro, I guess, like I said, I just been putting in the work as far as like researching and like, studying the craft. So like,
and it shows. It really shows.
And maybe that's why I didn't feel a different way, because it's like, nigga, this is what's supposed to happen. Like, I mean, we said like that was a goal. We wanted to have a fashion show this year, so it's like we did it. So I guess like I said, we were supposed to do that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm curious about like why you chose the parking deck.
I mean, that shit looked fire. I mean, like, cause we could have did some like. Initially, I was gonna like find a venue to like rent out and shit like that, and then it's like. And fuck that, like, and you see the parking deck, like the spiral. It's like, damn, the architecture of that shit. It's like the pieces and shit is really complimenting that. You know what I'm saying? It's not like like I said, I could do some basic shit, just a basic runway. You know what I'm saying? Having lights, have people in chairs and shit, the typical runway. But it's like, well, what impact does that leave, or what like feeling does that really leave people? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, fuck that. And a parking deck, have niggas standing up on the outside of the parking deck, you know what I'm saying, and models just walking right in the middle of them, and they're like actually engulfed into the art, and you hear the soundtrack is different, you know what I'm saying, just like the energy of it. It's just like I wanted to really be more on some like organic shit, and to show niggas in Greensboro, it's like, yo, this is what fashion is.
Yes,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, that's what I told my roommate yesterday. I was like, this is it. Like, this is what it is. Like, people don't.
Like, hopefully that shit put a battery in niggas' backs. Like,
I hope it did. Yeah. It did in me for sure. Yeah, in me for sure.
I mean, I want to get like want to get tapped down with the community. I want niggas to I'm not no like pretentious dude that's like I'm better than everybody. I'm not, nigga. I've met hella new people like this year, or even the process of putting the show together. A lot of people that was involved in the show, I just met them like with only a couple weeks, or you know what I'm saying, like we just started working, but they fuck with what I got going on. I fuck with what they got going on. Let's work. Let's really work, because there's so many times where, especially in Greensboro, niggas would be, oh yeah, I'm trying to work, and you hit them up like, yo, I'm trying to do a shoot today. What you want? I'm busy. Or it's just like,
you're not really trying to work.
Yeah, because it's like, bro, I'll be having shit to do too, but like if I got an opportunity to go get some work done, bro, I'll quickly drop that shit. If it's not that important, fuck it, let's do it, let's work. Like,
one thing I can say about Greensboro niggas, there's a lot of motherfuckers that have a lot of excuses. It's just a lot of excuses. And watching the videos on your story and shit, I was like, damn, like I'm already under my hustle mindset, but that really did put a battery in my back and made me just like, yo, I want to throw a fashion show as well, like in the future and shit. And it's like, damn, bro, like you really, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, I've been broke as fuck. Like it ain't like I had a bunch of bread and shit like that. Like I'm spending my last on Polaroid so I can get headshots of models and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like my last $20 or whatever, just on a pack of Polaroids. Like, nigga, we really just did this shit with our own two hands for real. Like, it's not like we had a fucking lump sum of money to just put into stage design and shit like that. Like, a lot of that shit was just on meeting like real people and connecting with them and just getting shit done. Like, I'm making the pieces or whatever. That shit did not take a whole lot of money. Like, some of the videographers or whatever, if they wanted bread or whatever, I had no problem with doing that shit. But a lot of shit was just on good energy. You know what I mean? It didn't take a lot of money. It didn't take all these like resources and shit like that. It's like, nah, we just fucking hit the ground running for real. Like, that turnout was way bigger than I expected for real. Like, I remember when we first even looked at the venue, like, me and my boy JT was just like, yo, we just gotta at least get 40 people here. Like, that shit was like damn near double that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, after we're like at the showroom, like seeing all those people out there, I'm like, damn, we got this shit flooded, bro. Like,
bro. It was.
And that's crazy because I'm not even I'm not out there. I don't be outside like that. Like, I'm to myself type shit. So it's like, I don't really be knowing that many people. So it's like the fact that all these niggas came out, like, I mean, you know, granted, that's, you know, a lot of models and shit was going heavy with like promoting and shit. So that's, I fuck with that, but still, at the end of the day, they came out because they didn't have to come out. You know what I'm saying?
They saw the vision, man.
Yeah.
That's really
what it's all about.
the work, putting in that work, and really just going off yourself, and really just going off like what the fuck you want to do, and
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying, not listening to nobody else, and really feel like the most important thing is like not doubting. Like if you want to do it, go for it. If this what you see and this what you fuck with, do it. Like just go for it. You know, and don't wait, don't yada yada this. Like you said, like have excuses, blah blah blah. Like because you did it, and the work it showed it. It spoke for itself.
For real.
Yeah, and it spoke highly for itself.
I appreciate that.
Oh God.
No, for real.
What was the toughest thing in throwing the fashion show though?
Let me think. I don't know. Like it was pretty smooth. Like you had your people that fucking cancel like the day of. Like that's the shit that was kind of blowing me. It's like, cause my thing is like, bro, to me, and that's the shit I gotta like stop. Cause like I be expecting niggas to like move how I move, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't really like, everybody is not like how you are type shit. Yeah. So it's like me, if I'm involved in some shit and I know I'm not gonna be able to make it, or it's a possibility I won't be able to make it, I'm gonna let you know days in advance. Or like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna wait till the morning of, or like, you know, I fucking would text somebody like the night before confirming it, and it's like, alright, bet, and then the next morning, oh yeah, I can't make it. Nigga, what changed in a couple hours?
Sarim, that happened today.
Oh yeah.
The other thing is like, the people that they would cancel and shit, but then they still showed up to the show, but didn't even come to the show. They came after the show. They didn't even look at the pieces. They just came to mingle, and it's like,
that's weird.
It's hell,
like,
bro.
What are you doing?
Yeah,
like,
it's like, I mean, it's cool that you know what I'm saying, we got the engagement out here, but it's like, damn, you really just came out here just to like see who out here, basically. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of that, and there's a lot of that.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah,
like,
people will just come out just to link with people and shit, and it's like,
just to be seen, just to see who out there.
It's like we just had a whole fashion show, like, bro, literally after I did my walking shit, I'm like, I walked out the exit, I was walking to the elevator and shit, and like two niggas come off the elevator and they come in, I'm like, and I was like, yo, y'all, the show just ended, like, nigga, did you not see the time? Nigga, shit started at 8, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, it just show you, like, niggas like, oh, we just fashionably late. Well, now you missed the shows.
Shut up.
You know
shut
up.
Like, what?
Like,
Shut
did they really say they fashionably late?
No, I'm just saying, I mean, I don't know.
That would have pissed me off.
I mean, I'm just saying, that's the kind of, that's low-key your mindset, because it's like, it's a fashion show going on in the city. If you want to pull up and it starts at 8, nigga, that's not a party. It's not like, oh yeah, start at 8, but you can pull up an hour later. Like, no, we have a time for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have, you know, an order to the shit in a way. So it's like, you know, 8 o'clock is when I wanted people to start coming in and shit. The show didn't start till like 8:30 type shit, but that's why I wanted to have that window. So it's like, okay, we can start to get people in, and then we can start. I don't want to start and then have niggas just coming in. You know what I'm saying? And interrupting
that shit messes it up.
Yeah, right.
It don't make
so
sense
like,
to me. It don't make niggas be like on time for work, but can't be on time for their homies.
Niggas be on time for shit that they want to be on time for. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
it shows you like what really matters to them.
Yeah, that's really what it is. Like I said, they wanted to come out and just mingle. I mean, fuck it, whatever. You know, we gave them the platform to do that. So, I mean, I guess it's all good in the end. We had niggas come out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Either way, it was recognized.
Yeah,
the show was
right,
recognized.
exactly, right.
It's a moment in Greensboro history, bro.
Okay.
North Carolina history.
Nah, for real. Yeah, for real. We definitely made a moment though, for sure.
Y'all did. You did. Do you have a team?
Yeah. So like the permanent team right now, business management. Like 3 of us. It's me. I'm my head designer, of course. My best friend Amari is like he's like business management, and he does like a lot of our like he writes for us, so like we'll have like written pieces and stuff that we'll do on our website and shit like that. He does a lot of the written pieces. My boy JT is the like creative director, so a lot of like different shoots and like just, you know, artistic like outlets and shit we want to do. Like, you know, he'll I let him like handle a lot more of the direction. Like, we'll go back and forth and like kind of, you know, bring something together, but like we want him, because like, I mean, that's a part of like having a team. Like, I don't like when I have have to design, and then I also gotta
do everything else.
have to come with the lookbook idea, and I have to do this. It's like, you know, that's not really. I don't know. I be trying to nip that shit in the bud early, because it's like, if we move like that now, how we gonna move once we start actually getting some motion and some bread and shit? You know what I'm saying? Because I damn sure I'm not gonna be able to do everything. You know what I mean? So right now it's a 3 like, you know, solid members right now, but like a lot of the people that was that helped out with the show, like I definitely, you know, want them to continue to work and be a part of the team. Like some of the people that help with styling or the filmers and shit like that, like I consider them part of the team, you know what I'm saying? And the more and more we do shit, I definitely want to continue to like reach out to them now, since we have that connection. I don't have to, you know, outsource and look elsewhere. It's like, nah, I found some niggas that know what they doing and they on their shit. So it's like, let's continue to, you know, grow.
Do you plan on having another fashion show anytime soon? Like in the next month, 2 months, 3?
Hell no. I'll definitely take a little bit of time. Just to like create more shit. Like I said, I wanna it's a lot of clothes out there already, so it's like I don't wanna be the type of designer or brand where it's like, oh yeah, we dropping damn near every other month or whatever. Like I don't want to be a part of the fashion calendar, basically. Like I want to drop when we want to drop, you know, whatever we want to drop. Like if we want to drop some fall winter shit in the summer, you know what I'm saying, fuck it, that's the vibe that I'm on, that's what we dropping. If I only want to drop 10 pieces, that's what we dropping, you know what I'm saying? Like we could have easily did fucking 20-25 looks for the show, but it's like, nah, fuck it. We can make it clear and concise. So we only had 14 looks, I think. 14, 15 looks. But that's fine. The message got across in those 14 looks. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it'd probably be a little minute. I mean, we got, like, there's not stopping shit right now. Like, we got shit lined up. We about to, a lot of the shit that we had in the show, like, we're going to release online and stuff like that. We got a magazine that we're working on that we're gonna put out type shit. So
like your own magazine,
virtual or like actual paper magazine.
It's gonna be both, but I'm putting more stock into the physical shit. Okay. So it's just more so like, I mean, it's like I'm only calling it a magazine just because I don't really know. I mean, I guess it'd be just like a lookbook, but like an actual physical lookbook. You know what I'm saying? And just like when you see the process, basically, you see all different types of editorial shots and whatever. It's like I just want shit for people to like have, you know, to cherish for a minute. Like I collect books and shit. I have like, you know, coffee table shit, you know what I'm saying, that you have the like Raf Simons books and you know, shit like that. Like I want to have that same feeling where somebody's like, damn, I had this book for some years, I passed this shit on to, you know, my youngin, or I did this, you know, like so that's we got some shit coming up soon for sure. Like probably like in the next like 2 weeks type shit. Like,
magazine in the next 2 weeks? Yeah. Okay. How much is it?
I'll be waiting.
I don't know yet. We haven't figured that out yet.
Well, hit me up because I'm gonna buy it.
Alright,
okay.
For sure.
Okay, I got you.
No, shit gonna be smooth. It's not gonna be that expensive either. Yeah. Probably won't even be more than $20.
Hell yeah, bro. Yeah. What else you got?
Honestly, I'm a little burnt out, y'all.
It's a little hangover.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I hate to be like this, but
it's all good.
You got anything?
Not really. We asked like all of everything.
Yeah, we did.
Good shit.
What's something that you wanna like leave off with? You already said what's next for Envision.
I mean, shit, like tap in, bro. Like we only got 300 something followers on Instagram. Like we're underground as fuck. Like tap in now. Like follow us on Instagram, NVIZHEN. Stay tuned. Like, you know what I'm saying, we'll be putting work out. You know what I'm saying. Like shit is coming for sure. So tap in early before it's too late. Like, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, and like tap into where you can really be tapped in. You know what I'm saying, where we can really build connection. You're not just buying clothes. It's like, no, like come out to. If we throwing an event or we have some shit, come out to that shit, because it's not only about you know meeting us or connecting with us, but like you'll connect with other people that also come out. You know what I'm saying, and you never know how that networking might.
It really helps.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You don't know where that shit might take you. You know, lead you off to. It's just like come out and just be a part of a community and like just connect with people type shit. So
you might meet one person that'll help you make $1 million.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You never know, bro. Shit is about just putting yourself in that position. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't ever turn down an opportunity, no matter what opportunity it is. It could be something little, could be something big.
Right. Facts.
Any shout outs?
Shit. Shout out to y'all for bringing me on here. That shit is dope. Shout out to everybody that was involved in the show, all the models, all the photographers, videographers, stylists. Shout out to my boys, you know what I'm saying, the team. Shout out to just fucking living life and just going through growing up, for real, evolving.
1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck with it. Appreciate you for being out here.
This is the Art Bando. We out. Peace. Thank you, man.
Peace.
Yeah, no doubt.